Hello, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We are back with episode 26 of the Super Duper Dreamland and Oxygen Not Included. And last stream we got the petroleum boiler online. So this thing here, I added some extra automation to stop this from working. Hey, Harley. How are you doing tonight, Harley? Oh, ceiling collapsed. What is going on? Oh, Ren is stuck. How was your Saturday, Harley? Hope you had a great day. Thank you for joining the stream. Nice to see you back. Hey, Sean. Happy Saturday, Sean. Saturday or Sunday, if it's already crossed over for you. How are you doing tonight? Thank you guys for being so early. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for showing up. So yeah, we got the petroleum boiler online last episode. So just kind of going over the, hey, Okan, thank you for coming back again. I don't know what time it is there, but good morning. Good morning to you, Okan. Tonight it is 10:40 p.m. for me. So it's quite late, had a long day, and just finishing off the day by playing some Ani for a couple hours. Had a decent day, says Harley. That's awesome to hear, Harley. Glad you had a good day. And Sean says good. I also had a good day today. I went hiking today, so that was a great time. Pretty exhausted, but gotta continue the rocket missions. So we're back. We're back for the rockets. Yeah. So the petroleum boiler. I stopped this liquid vent from having more crude oil dumped out until we get some more heat from the magma. So this is going to be active in about 5.5 cycles, and we'll have to keep an eye on. Hopefully I don't forget. Something to remember. So cycle 117, we'll try to remember that. So yeah, thank you guys for showing up so early, and thank you for joining the stream. Let's get right into it. We're going to be, well, we have the petroleum rocket started already, so we're going to be building some components for it now, and then we're going to be filling it up with petroleum and oxidizer, and hopefully sending some missions today. We'll have to think of, I'll have to sort of review, or maybe you guys can help me. Oh, someone's trapped. Well, why? I guess I could just delete that. Did you say this was the last episode, or did I get something wrong? Oh, I was talking about the last episode, so episode 26. I was just kind of going over. Usually I do like an intro of what happened in the last episode and what I plan to do in this episode. So I may have misspoke, or perhaps the stream lagged or something. But yeah, I was talking about how in the last episode we got the petroleum boiler online, and it seems to be working. I just had to shut off the liquid vent so we don't keep getting crude oil in here and causing it to overflow, because obviously then it would start getting crude oil in this mixture down here, and that's not what we want. So that was the main focus of the last couple episodes. We're kind of working on that. And then, yeah, now I completely forgot about this portion of my map, because we haven't had to go here for any reason. Like, the resources haven't been, like, I don't think there's anything here that I need. I forgot that I had this neutronomium block, so I went over it to see what it was, and it's a saltwater geyser. So it's even more water that we don't really need, because we just have so much of it. Like, even this water here, I haven't been using for anything. I haven't been collecting salt water at all from the geysers. But I figured it's a good time to start just opening this side of the map up, just to get whatever resources we can out of here, and then in the meantime, keep building the petroleum rocket. So let's add some. What goes next on the petroleum rocket? The large fuel tank. Where is that? Oh yeah, what I was saying is I'm probably going to need your help to the chat's help to set up an efficient spacefaring module. So if you guys stick around for that, if I get to that today, we'll have to set one up. I'm not very proficient at setting up like the ideal What am I looking for here? It's the large, not large cargo. Do I not have a large liquid? Do I not have that researched? I might have to go with a small liquid. For rocketry. Small. Large, okay, a small petroleum engine, large liquid cargo tank, petroleum engine, oxidizer. Hey, that guy. Thank you for joining on Twitch. Olcan says, sorry for my English. Try my best to understand it and write. Hey, no worries. I understand you just fine. You're doing great. You are doing great, Bocan. Ocan, sorry. My English is what needs work. I keep messing up your names in the chat. I think it's once a stream I butcher someone's name. Okay, what am I? Sorry, I'm just gonna look off the screen here and see what this component that I'm trying to look for is, because I have this set up on my other asteroid. It's the large liquid fuel tank. Do I not have the large liquid fuel tank anywhere here? How are you doing tonight, that guy? I hope you are doing well. You had a great Saturday, I hope. Yeah, I guess large liquid fuel tank. I guess I don't have that researched. There it is. What do we need here? Material studies. All right, well, let's get that researched, and then anyways, we have a lot to do anyway. We have to create some oxalite, so I have the oxalite refinery getting set up in the industrial brick and shipping some oxygen to that, which is already almost complete. Let's go ahead and fix the piping. Still trying to get used to the new placements of these buttons with the new mod that I have, the blueprints mod. This is almost complete. And I have another gas pump inside my Hydra. I was looking at how I could be more efficient with this Hydra because, you know, I'm trying to cool my oxygen locally and send it into my base from here. And that just saves me from having to build a separate cooling unit for all the oxygen that I'm sending in. And the oxygen gets pretty cold before it leaves here. So if I wanted to add another gas pump, I suppose I could move this one over and utilize another space for cooling, or maybe just expand this entire chamber and provide more cooling for it if I wanted to add more gas pumps for other reasons. But the reason I was trying to go over that is because I need some oxygen for my oxalite refinery. So I was trying to fit one in there. Luckily, I had one little space where I was able to squeeze one in, but it's getting pretty tight. So if I want to expand this base, which I kind of do at some point, I want to come over to here so I can build the Great Monument. I'm going to have to probably find a way to provide more oxygen. So anyways, that's the problem for another day. I'm not going to really worry about that. Let's just make sure all of our systems are up and running before we start to, yeah, we have, oh, this is refrigerated. So why aren't we getting -10? So we're having some issues, I guess, with the hydrogen. Not, oh, we severed the connection. Thank goodness I checked that. That is not good. So this is another reason why it's always good to check, make sure that everything is working fine in your base periodically, because as you can see, for some reason, I wasn't having my deep frozen food storage here, so everything's kind of gradually degrading in quality here. It's still in a sterile environment, so you know that's all good and fine and dandy, and it's still refrigerated, so we're still getting a very low spoilage ratio, so -5 per cycle, which is pretty good. But I didn't even realize that I severed this connection for my cooling, I guess when I was deleting stuff here last stream. So just another reason why it's probably a good idea to always look over that before you get before you lose track of all that. There it goes. All right, got some cooling back, so that should be deep frozen. Why is Gene? Do I not have enough seats for all these duplicates? Oh, Oh, because Jean was sitting on the rocket, right? So she lost her seat here. That's interesting. Well, let's just deconstruct that. Yeah, because we gave Jean, I guess, a rocket seat for her thing. Is that still going to be a great haul? Yeah, it is. Okay. Anyways, there we go. Let's just get those built. And then, okay, oxalite. Let's see. My duplicants are still working on that. Turn up to the priority to 6. It should be sending oxygen after it's complete. Everything is connected properly. Okay, and then we have to start sending petroleum up to here as well. So we also have to run some piping up here. How hot is this petroleum going to be? I don't really care about the heat, but I don't want to have my duplicant spend too much time building the piping. So if I can build it out of regular liquid pipes, I'd be more than happy to do that. So this is 90. It's kind of hot, isn't it? Kind of hot. I probably should build insulated. I don't start spreading too much of that heat. Okay, then. So be it. I guess we could just rebuild this. Maybe build it out of granite. How much igneous rock would this take? Not too much. Yeah, I guess we'll have to rebuild it out of igneous, but... I mean, like I said, I don't really care about the heat too much because I already have heat spreading anyways. But I like to keep this area intact. I know I have abyssalite protecting it, but... the less heat spread that I can have in this situation, the better, I think. Just because I like this. Hey, good evening, Jim. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for joining the stream today. How's everyone in the chat? If you're around, let me know. Oh, we have to get this working too. Okay, it's just something else that broke last stream. So yeah, this one that was an easy one. We just forgot to. I probably forgot that for a couple cycles now. Let's get some more petroleum here, high priority, and we'll just dump some petroleum on this liquid vent. Luckily for us, all of our hydrogen that we're using is really not like this ATN doesn't use a lot of hydrogen at all, and it's basically just being used to deep freeze our food. Good playing Anna yourself. Well, thank you for joining me and having me on in the background as you're playing. How's your playthrough going? Ooh, a pufflet. Let's do it. I eventually want to make a pufflet farm or a puffed farm somewhere. I was thinking about using the polluted. Man, my brain is just not firing tonight. The polluted water that's off-gassing polluted oxygen and putting like a farm right here or something, just kind of close by, utilizing the gas coming out of here in order to feed the puffs. Slow as usual, yeah. Well, I think the slow is the best way to play. Just, it's more relaxing, it's more fun. You know what I mean? I think it's a great way to play. I'm surprised that this hasn't turned into steam yet. 81 degrees, wow. Really heated up over time, didn't it? And then these metal refineries, or oil refineries, I can't wait to stop using those since we have the petroleum boiler up now. But I suppose I'm going to have to see just how much magma this produces over time, and if it's able to sustain this petroleum boiler like production for what I want it for. This should be probably 60 seconds. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And then maybe we can finish this automation while we're here. Put an OR gate. So delete this thing. Almost 147 hours in the playthrough and only at cycle 642. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, sometimes, when you play slow, you make less mistakes, right? Where am I? I'm at 88 hours and cycle 11, 16. I mean, yeah, I don't think that's too bad, Jim. Sometimes playing slow is the way to go. Taking your time and making sure everything works, kind of thing. Okay, so let's disconnect that. Plus, if you pause a lot, it also doesn't. Like, I try not to pause in here because I'm on live stream and I want to keep things going. But I imagine that if I'm playing offline, you'd probably see a drastic difference in how often I pause. So OR gate, put a signal switch here, and then we'll just connect that. Oops, completely missed that. Let's get the signal switch on first, so I can shut that off, and then just get this after. .3 cycles. So this is going to be interesting to keep an eye on. I got the magma filter selected. Everything looking good. Hey, Kiki. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. How's your Sunday going, Kiki? Okay, let's turn that off. That's kind of what I was afraid of. I didn't want that to start up on its own, but that's why I have the OR gate there. So I can manually control it. And I can also, the idea that, I don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to, but basically, if there's no magma here, it should be sending a red signal, which should pass this red signal through to the liquid vent as long as, after 60 seconds. So that's kind of the idea behind this. So we'll see how well that works. There's a lot in here that I'm not 100% sure on if it's going to work long term, but I just wanted to not keep putting oil in here if the volcano is not producing magma. Okay, so how's our research going? Why awaiting rad bolts? Okay, this is going now, so I guess that was offline. Hey Matthew, thank you for joining the chat tonight. How are you doing today, Matthew? Oh, we got a visitor. We got the cats in here. Doesn't that need to be XOR or AND? With an OR gate, it's either green. It's green. Yeah, so OR gate. Yeah, so if I just want a green from here or here, I'm probably not going to use these at the same time. We'll see it. Hey, what's up? The cat's in here. Might have another cat reveal. I know the earlier we did a cat reveal a couple streams ago. Maybe we'll have another one here soon. Hey. Well, she stole my spot, so I'm going to be on the floor. She's usually sleeping at this time, but she's in my chair. I can't tilt the webcam down anymore. It's as far as it goes. You're looking at a petroleum boiler, William. Thank you for joining the stream tonight. And we're having some cat action. The cat stole my spot. So I'm kneeling on the floor at my computer. I don't even know why she's awake at this time. She's usually sleeping. Hey, don't chew my cord. Stop. Okay, so then we got a little bit of a distracted there with the cat. But let's keep going. Are we boiling the cat for petroleum? No, we're not boiling this cat. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? You're supposed to be sleeping at this time of the day. She's in my spot too, so I'm here. I am kneeling on the floor on stream. All right, so this is about to erupt. I'm just gonna. Hey, stop chewing the cord. I'm gonna save before I let something go wrong with this. Oh my god. Yeah, so basically I wanted to just watch how the automation works for this in a half cycle. So I'll come back to that. We have our rocket segments finished now. Let's start building. I was trying to figure out how to get this done, but I guess I just never had it unlocked. A large fuel tank. Can't reach. Okay, so is the switch intended for you to be able to turn? Is the switch intended for you to be able to turn off manually off or manually? Yes. Yeah, I just want to have it in there, just in case. I need to turn it off and on manually and bypass this. Hey, Elusive Ocelot, thank you for joining on Twitch. Are you a Twitch affiliate? Yes, I am, Elusive Ocelot. I just got the affiliate over the weekend, so thank you to everyone who joined. I made a post on the Discord thanking everyone who joined. I think it was last weekend. Yeah, it was last weekend where everyone joined Twitch and helped me get to affiliate. So thank you so much. I think you were a part of that, Elusive Ocelot. Lucky you have a cat and not a dog. If a dog started chewing a full charge power bank, make sure you have fire insurance. Yeah, the worst the cats do is chew my headphone cords. I've gone through a couple of these already, but they love the texture of these cords. And then this one's really active tonight. I don't know why. Like, she's never this active at this. She's usually sleeping, but I guess her schedule's like messed up. What is affiliate? Affiliate is when you can start earning ad revenue and get Prime subs or regular subs or bits on Twitch. Well, I don't think I have to turn it manually off unless this has stopped working. So you're saying I should turn it into an XOR? Okay, I will do that. We can replace it. Okay, so please do not ruin my setup. Okay, she's gone. I don't know if she left. I can't hear with these headphones on. Okay, I have to cycle this because... hold on a second. Am I getting a green signal here? Yeah, I need to cycle this gate now that everything's been off. So this is I guess kind of the downsides of this setup that I have is that it doesn't automatically restart itself when all of this starts to happen. So I don't want to have to manually monitor this like I am now. You know what I mean? I want to be able to have this work on its own. Seeing my first ad, so happy you'll be compensated on cheers. Thanks, Elusive Ocelot. I really appreciate that. I have ads set to the lowest possible, so hopefully it doesn't interrupt the viewing experience too much. It should be only 30-second ads. I don't want, some of the ads are ridiculous. So I think I have to choose ads. Like I don't think I can choose a non-ads because Twitch shows ads regardless of whether or not. Okay, I just want to watch this. I think Twitch shows ads regardless of whether you're not affiliate. I'm not 100% on that, but I don't want to have people come to my stream and see like 3-minute ads. That's crazy. Okay. So okay, here we go. It's working. It seems to be working. It's good temperature. Yeah, I think we fine-tuned everything else with regards to the temperature settings in the last stream. So, oh, there it goes. And just as I say that, we overheated it. Let's just go back. We overheated everything. And I was afraid of that. I said last stream that was going to be possibly a problem because I've had issues with that on the sandbox version of this sandbox version of this build. I might have to switch those over to steel. Yes, they were still aluminum. So yeah, they were heating up too much, obviously. Last time I didn't have as much magma. This cooled down a lot quicker. So I need this done right away, first of all. Taking notes, build my first petroleum boiler soon. Well, I hope that this is able to really help you tone yours down. Hey, Wacko, on Twitch. Thank you for joining me on Twitch, Wacko. How are you doing tonight? Okay, so I want to keep an eye on these because I might have to. Oh, I had this at 420, I think. I don't know why it switched over. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Ooh, what was that? I got a notification for something. All I see is a. Okay, I'm gonna go check what that is in my notification tab. Sorry, let me just open that up. Make sure I give a shout out to whatever that was. Oh, 50 bits. Hey, that guy with 50 bits and with a Prime sub 4 minutes ago. Thank you so much, that guy. Really, really appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. I guess I didn't have a notification for it set up. But I see it in my Twitch dashboard now. That is awesome. Thank you so much, that guy. Really, really appreciate it. Why? That is so awesome of you. So yeah, I'm truly trying to hone the temperature down. If I have issues with this, I'll just come in and replace it. But 402. Ooh, see, it just flashes to molten aluminum. All right, so we have to fix that. We can't continue like that. I don't know why it didn't happen last stream. I guess because the magma wasn't that hot, because there was already existing magma that was cooled. So I wonder if I should go back a couple cycles before it starts erupting, before I have magma in that chamber, and then just change it to steel and not worry about it. When are you going to try the DLC? You can use iridium instead of aluminum. Well, this does have the DLC enabled, William. So I just have to get access to iridium. Hackers, hey Nico. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so Just to reiterate on that, I guess I have to keep an eye on that on my Twitch dashboard because I feel really bad that I missed that prime sub that guy. Thank you so much for that. Super grateful. So let's go ahead and because there's no magma in here, let's just switch this to steel and then we won't have any problems. I tried using aluminum just to try and help the process. But like William said, maybe we'll change it to a different material after. For now, let's just go ahead and use steel. And then I don't have to keep an eye on it. There we go. Should be able to reach it, I think. Yeah, they should be able to reach it. No problem. Oh, it's the best chunk of resources? I gotcha. I gotcha, William. Yeah, so we'll try out the DLC after I'm done this playthrough then. And actually, maybe just take... Where's my sweep command? Get these things out of here. Sweep this aluminum up so I don't have any molten aluminum. Evidently, this is going to get very hot. So, by the way, Jim, who was that? Yeah, it was Jim who was talking about the petroleum boiler. I would highly recommend pre-building in mechanized airlocks to allow your duplicant, or like some sort of provision to allow your duplicants to come down in here and work in here, because a lot of the guides that you see on like YouTube or whatever, they don't have provisions to come back into this area for your duplicants to work, and I found that to be insanely useful. Like, I couldn't imagine having to like break this over and over for them to come back. So if you decide to copy a build, just give yourself a little tunnel to come back in, and then you should be okay. Tungsten also works. Most of the guys are like 5 years old. That's the problem I'm having. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for the most efficient guides possible, I think that the Discord or the forums are probably going to be your best bet, because everyone has like the layouts of the pictures and everything of what actually is the most current meta. I don't really care to play meta too much. I mean, I try to use obviously efficient builds because I don't want to be incredibly wasteful as far as that goes. Okay, so now we should be okay. We're gonna save again. But obviously, yeah, we're gonna be okay now because it's steel. A little bit slightly worse heating, but... So we'll bump this just to get this going. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you were to ask someone who is like, is it working now? Hey, Treeman Terry. Yeah, I think it's working. We just had the aluminum melt the steel tile. That's just what I was worried about last episode when you were here. Is this metal tile continuously melting? And I just had that happen, so I just decided to replace it with steel. Yeah, so we're just kind of watching it to see if it's going to work for like not have to have its handheld, but yeah, it's working. You can use diamond in there also. Well, I'm talking about the metal tile specifically. The metal tile was the one that was melting because originally it was aluminum. I tried using aluminum because its specific or thermal conductivity is way higher. I think it's like 200. So, but anyways, I don't want to have it. If it's going to be so finicky that I have to hone the temperature in and keep an eye on it and all that crazy stuff, then it's, you know, I'm not gonna go that deep. I'd rather just have it work and have slightly less efficiency and not have to worry about it. It's kind of what the idea is. Because I want to focus on other stuff, obviously. Like there's the rocket. We have to rebuild the... Holy smokes. Thanks for the super chat, the 200 yen, Kiki. I think that's 200 yen. Thank you so much. It's Eska cost. Thank you so much for the Eska cost there. Is that called yen, Kiki? If that's wrong, let me know, please. Thank you so much. I'm still learning about all the currencies. I really appreciate the support tonight, guys. Super grateful for the Prime sub that I got earlier, and then the kick. What's it called? The bits, and then the super chat. Thank you so much. By the way, Kiki, tonight it's actually Montelier. So no Eska tonight, unfortunately, but with I'll be able to get the Eska now that you've donated. Didn't have the Eska funds this week. Had to downgrade. This is not as good as Eska, but it's certainly good. This is also lemon, by the way. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys for being so supportive tonight. If I can only remember what I'm supposed to be doing at there it is. Okay, it's only 100 units of steel to build that. That's kind of crazy. What was I saying here? Oh, let's go back here. All right, so here's our first example of this cooling down. This is going to take quite a while, so I don't think I'm going to sit here and watch it, but I'll try to remember to come back to it because, yeah, I don't want this to break specifically. Like having to drop liquid at the bottom of the buildings in a vacuum to transfer heat. Oh, you mean like the little blob that makes it so? Yeah, those kind of things are always finicky. Like, I think I know what you're talking about. Putting it on your robo miner so your robo miner can cool itself. Stuff like that. Well, anyways, regardless of how old the guides are, I hope that you were able to see the mistakes that I made on live stream, and that it can help prevent your build. And that's what this is all about, and this channel anyways, to help people get through these builds. So if you were able to learn anything from my mistakes, I hope that this was able to help you. I'm not going to sit here too long, but I do want to see how this functions. Oh, this is going to take a long time. Never mind. We'll come back to that. It's still 1200 degrees. Okay, so Oxalite Refinery is now up and running, which we need for... Oh, we got to shut this off at some point. We definitely don't need this running at all times. I might put a weight plate here so we can shut it off, because, yeah, we definitely don't want... Can I not put that there? There we go. Yeah, we'll put a weight plate with a thing, and then we can control how much we build. I don't need to have too much. Now, we need some ladder. I wonder if I should do gantries for the Petroleum rocket, because I think this will be in the way of the rocket. This ladder, if it tries to see, like now it can have access to it. I wonder if I can just have this one. I don't know. Something that we'll have to see. I hate spending an hour building something and then 5 hours trying to fix it. Well, that's that's basically what I had to do with the Petroleum. So I hope I saved you some time with my Petroleum boiler. Build another one. Just keep going. Keep going on the builds. Let's start routing the Petroleum in here. Oh, it's on that side, huh? So should I run it up like this? So I don't need this. I can deconstruct that. And then I can build a ladder going up this way. I think this ladder... No, this ladder probably can't go here because I need the unload port. But whatever. We'll leave it for now. I think it's gonna go right here, but whatever. I need to be able to build the plumbing. Is this going to obliterate? What's the melting temperature of this? 1400? Little bit skeptical of that. Maybe I should go down. Like so. I don't know if that's going to completely boil it. Okay, now I need a oxidizer storage. Small oxidizer. Not sure if I need a small or a large. Let's go with a small for now. No, that looks too small on a big rocket like this. Do I not have the large oxidizer unlocked? I guess not. Well, that's easy to unlock. Let's go ahead and get that. Okay, things are looking good. Actually, what I should do is put it in a another sensor here. Like so. And then put in a notifier. So if I start to get... This way I don't have to keep an eye on it, and if I start to get crude oil here, then it like pauses the game. Then I don't have to keep checking on it. That's a way better idea than just sitting here watching it. Hopefully it works quickly though, so it doesn't... Is my webcam too high? I don't know if when I was trying to show the cat I messed it up, but maybe I'll have to change the location of that at some point. Okay, so let's put in crude oil. And then the automatic notifier, we want to have it pause, zoom, and alert. We'll call it boiler broken. Oops. There it is. The cam is fine. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Uther and Jim. I'm eventually going to change the setup so the green screen is in a little different location, and I can have the camera a little bit lower, but for now it's above my monitor, so you don't see a lot of me. I thought maybe my seat is low. Let's just go up a little bit. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I should probably put these guys like outside here. Yeah, put it right here. See if I can get those wrangled. And the puffs, yeah, the puffs can go just out here. I'll have a couple inside because I want to capture some eventually and put them in a little chamber. Okay, so this is what I decided. We'll see how well this works. Liquid element sensor here. So if I start to get crude oil up in here, it will immediately pause the game and give me a notification that something is wrong. This way we don't have to keep an eye on it forever and ever, and I can focus on other things. Okay, let's go ahead with the large oxidizer tank. Large solid source oxalate. This is +5 burden. Maybe the small one will work. I don't know. Let's see. See how much range we get out of that one. We maybe have to rebuild it. Whatever. No power consumers. That's cool. So I'm gonna put a battery module as well after that. Let's see here. Battery module. And then this should recharge the battery, I think. Oh, I should put the fairing a lot lower. Not this, where the duplicants are. Then they have to climb way too high to get to it. That's okay. We'll rebuild it at yeah. We'll put it there now. Space ferry module next, and then the battery module. Oh no, not the battery. Because they have to deliver oxalites. So the small oxalite, then the battery. I wish this was in alphabetical order. I don't want to spend a bunch of time following 5-year-old guides only to find out when I turn it on something is broken because if an update in the last 5 years makes it obsolete. That's fair, Jim. I mean, honestly, like, if you just want it to work, I would just build something similar to this and look at the lessons that for me. Like, the biggest thing that I would say about this build is make sure that you have a way for your duplicants to get in here. That allows them to continue to work just in case, and build this out of steel instead of aluminum. I mean, it definitely shouldn't take you as long as I did to build the petroleum boiler, because I was like, I wasn't entirely focused on a you know, like getting it up and running as soon as possible. Like if you pause the game and if you follow the details more intricately than I did of what you're trying to do here, or if you're just copying this build, I think you'll find that it's a lot easier than the struggles that I went through. Is this rocket just for databanks? No, we'll change it over. I think we can put a drill cone on it, and well, we have to find more things in the star map first. So I should be getting people in the telescope, and there's a lot of space stuff that we have to do. Go all the way. We'll put a drill cone on there, I think, and we'll do some mining. A cargo bay. I don't think I need a large cargo bay. The only thing I'm thinking, I'm going to have to use 2 high paths so the dupes can walk through the whole thing. Oh, I see what you're saying, Jim. So you want to have 2 high paths like here. So it'll be a lot bigger, I think, but yeah, at least it allows your duplicants to service any part of this that they want. Just make sure that you're running your piping through the petroleum so the heat exchange is working as it should. So like our heat exchange, by the time the crude oil gets all the way up to the end, it's around 390 degrees. And then I switched to, I don't know if you were here for this part last time, but then I switched to insulated liquid piping because over here it started to flash into petroleum. This just keeps it going at 396, and then it basically flashes right away as soon as it gets down into the heating chamber. Yeah, that's a good idea too, Jim. It's in my notes. Perfect. I'm so glad that my issues are helpful for you guys. Because, you know, like one of the things when you watch a guide, even the guides that I make, we usually set them up in sandbox mode and then show you, like, turn it on and flip the switch and say, hey, look, it's working. And then it doesn't show you the process that you go through with the struggles of Like especially if it's your first time building this, Jim, then you don't get to see those struggles that you would normally go through. Because sandbox mode, you just whip everything together and it works. And then sometimes when we do those guides, we don't even have regard for what types of materials we're using. So I tried to use aluminum here, and I just found it to be too much of a hassle to have that, so I changed it. But like on sandbox mode, maybe that would work for whatever reason. Like maybe I didn't have the same, like maybe I had a different volcano that had more magma or whatever the case is, right? So, anyways, so when something is built live, you get to see all those little details that you don't normally get to see from a quick 20-minute video. So I totally feel where you're coming from with regards to watching a video that's somewhat outdated and that may not even show you where you can go wrong and what you should improve on your own. Unreachable. I guess I probably would need a gantry if I wanted to service these regularly. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Glad that you have some sort of value from it. That's what it's all about. Okay, so we have our pipe. Basically, I think I can just route this pipe. Like, I don't need to come out of here. Maybe I should, just because... Yeah, I think I will come out of here. It's probably better. I kind of wish I had hydro sensors in here instead of switches, but it is what it is at this point. So we'll just come down like that. Does the petroleum get cooled before it's finished and pumped out? Yeah, actually it does. So this is the whole point of how the heat exchange works. So the crude oil comes in at 89 degrees. It comes in at 90 degrees, but it's running over top of the RoboMiner. Oh, by the way, I will probably do a video on this petroleum boiler, and instead of showing you just the petroleum boiler itself, I'll probably try to look for the clips during the playthrough where I've had the issues. So maybe that will be what the video is about, because this video, I mean, this petroleum boiler is all over YouTube anyways. So it's not, I don't think I can add anything else to it that's going to be like, whoa, a new petroleum boiler, everyone go check out the video. But if I have a video where I show the struggles of building it, maybe that will be insightful for people to watch. But anyway, sorry, the heat exchange, yeah, so it comes in at 89 degrees, and then as the crude oil is flowing through the petroleum, it takes the heat out from the petroleum, and the petroleum takes the cooling out of the crude oil. So by the time the petroleum gets down to here, it's 120 degrees, and obviously it's 400 degrees when it leaves the heat chamber. So there is a lot of cooling involved, yes. That's why this whole pipe is insulated. Just to, I plan to almost not make it insulated just so my duplicants could build it faster, but then I realized that what does that matter anyway, because it's literally the whole point of this entire game is just to build that pipe, so what does it matter if they build it slower or faster? Yesterday I was following the guide for the triple liquid locks, the vacuum in between, and at some point they broke. I realized that it was because too much CO2 at one point, too much pressure. It's interesting, Nico. Too much pressure usually doesn't affect the liquid locks. At least I don't think it does. If it does, that's news to me. I've never tested that, so... But I know what can happen with the liquid locks. Sometimes the reason they break is because the volume of liquid is too low. Like, I try to keep it, like, this is a very small amount of liquid as well. But if you have around 30 to 40 grams, it should be okay. Usually what ends up happening is if your duplicants are carrying something very cold through the liquid, especially if it's made out of water, it'll flash freeze. It'll flash freeze to ice and then melt again right away. So you don't see that happen, but basically it'll destroy the liquid lock. Another thing that I've had that I suspect can go wrong with liquid locks is if your duplicants are carrying like polluted dirt through it and it happens to off gas as they're going through the liquid lock, or if they breathe carbon dioxide as they're going through here, I think that might also displace it. I'm not 100% on that. I think it would depend on what the surrounding atmosphere is. Like if it's vacuumed out, I don't think it should matter because then the carbon dioxide should just go off to the side. I'm not too familiar with that part of the game mechanics. Like there's a lot that I just don't really care to get into because the game is so deep. There's like a limit of where I try to draw the line. Thanks, Uther. Thank you so much. But as far as the liquid lock breaking, yeah, those are the scenarios that I think are most likely to cause it to break. Is that your duplicants are carrying something very cold through and it flash freezes, especially if you don't have a very large volume of liquid. So like you got to remember that this is such a small amount of water that if your duplicants are carrying a very high amount of ice, like a high mass of ice, it's going to probably flash freeze. Sorry, William, I totally missed that earlier message. Are you going to melt the rocket for more space or just normal rocket you're getting? I don't think I'm going to melt the rocket. I'm not too familiar with what you mean, like melting the rockets. Are you going to melt the rocket for more space? Yeah, I think we're just doing a normal rocket. Do I need a gantry here? Oh, oxalite. Sorry if this is a different topic. What's the best mid-game power? Yeah, I would agree with Dreamland Terry there. I'm always struggling with mid-game power issues. Yeah, so definitely natural gas is just so easy to set up because you just have to plop in a gas pump and some sort of storage. You can melt the inside walls and use the outside to build on. Oh, really? I have to look into that. I have no idea. No idea that was a thing. So yeah, Kiki, natural gas, if you have it, is probably the easiest one to use, and you can store it in a chamber so like the thing with this type of power is that you don't want the chamber that this is in to overpressure. I think it overpressures at like 5K. So I have an Atmos sensor here, so it's sucking up everything that's more than 5K. But it's really important that you try to make use of the active period as much as possible and store the natural gas somewhere else if this is your main source of power, so that you get as much production out of the natural gas geyser as possible before it hits the dormancy period. So natural gas is a very good source of mid-game power. Petroleum is obviously very good as well. So that's a very good recommendation by Dreamland Terry. There is a lot of infrastructure set up to go along with that. So if you could find hydrogen, I would say hydrogen is more preferred only because it's so easy to set up compared to petroleum. Like hydrogen is super easy to cool. Sorry. Hydrogen is super easy to cool. So like don't be intimidated by the 500-degree hydrogen gas that comes out of here. Like you can see that it barely even heats up the petroleum. Even though hydrogen has the highest specific heat capacity out of most of the standard gases, it still doesn't carry a lot of heat, and so it's incredibly easy to just plop in a cooling loop like I've done. And you can see that it actually gets cold like right here. So this is kind of overkill. So you can take the hydrogen out of a hydrogen vent, store it again. Oh, yeah, so this is... Remove... sorry, before I forget, because I did forget already. Put that there. So yeah, hydrogen is also very good. I would say petroleum is third only because it takes more infrastructure to set up. So if you're looking at it from that perspective, I would say it's third. But as far as power goes, it's probably first, right? Because it takes 200, it creates 2,000 watts, versus the hydrogen and natural gas only produce 800. Water is the best mid-game power. Yeah, okay, so William has a good point. I would say a Hydra's probably maybe not as new player friendly to build. But definitely this, like William has an excellent point. If you do want to build the Hydra and if you have a source of water, this this Hydra produces, like, I only have 4 electrolyzers running, and it produces more than enough oxygen for 17 duplicants, and it produces hydrogen that I'm not even using. I have 2,100 kilograms of hydrogen here that I barely use. And this is getting all cooled locally, the oxygen, by the way. So if I needed more, I just flip the switch and I power these guys up, and it just an insane amount of power. Yeah. If you want to build the Hydra, you can either rewind the VOD, and I built it on live stream, and you can see how I did that, or you can check out the video. I have a video on building the Hydra. Oh yeah, I gotta shut this off. So if it's a sent green signal, if it's below, I don't know, it's probably way too much. 200. Yeah, this is already full, probably. It's actually unreachable, which is kind of weird. So do I have to build a gantry for this? Probably. The gantry takes a lot of power, though, so it's kind of annoying. I feel like they should be able to get to here with the ladders. Oh, I can build another ladder. Okay, that's probably why. You know what? Jim has a good point too. The Hydra, once you figure out the intricacies of the Hydra, it is a lot easier to build than the full Rodriguez. Where I sometimes make mistakes is forgetting piping. And if you watch the tutorial that I've made, I forgot piping in the tutorial. So just make sure you don't forget your piping, because it's a pain to get back into it, because you have to destroy all the liquid that you threw in here. And of course, the liquid should be able to withstand, like, it shouldn't be water, because you don't want to risk. I don't think this turns into steam anyways. I don't think it's hot enough, but I wouldn't risk it. I would just go with something like petroleum or oil, just to make sure that it doesn't flash into steam and break your Hydra. Because it sucks if you got to break this to get back in here. This is truly a set it and forget it build. But yeah, that's kind of how it looks. Super efficient. Like, if I built this bigger, as like, again, just going back to William's point, properties. Yeah, properties. Does it tell you here? Temperature of the oxygen. To William's point, if you build another row, like, you would have so much power coming out of this. You just have to make sure you can supply it with water, because each electrolyzer takes 1,000 grams of water. So if you have a water geyser, it produces 1,100 kilograms a second. You can probably do some rough math to figure that out, or just store and just hoard all the water that you possibly have, and then you know you're good. So, okay, cool. We got this loaded up now. So how much does this take? This takes, what does this say? 450 kilograms. So let's go back here and make sure that we always have 450 kilograms. Okay, and then now we can build. Okay, we need a cargo storage. We'll do a cargo bay. I don't think we need a large. And then we'll do a drill cone. Where's the drill cone? That's kind of annoying that when it kind of pops out like that. Do I not have the drill cone either? I guess not. I wouldn't be surprised. I've already had to research 2 different things. No, okay, I need data for that. So I guess we're doing data. I guess this is going to be a data rocket. That's fine. Basic nose cone. How do you cool down that geyser? I'm struggling with that. Which geyser, Nico? How did you cool down that geyser? If you can point me in the direction, the water. Oh yeah, I didn't cool this down. this is still 95 degrees, and the water that's in here is 82 degrees only because I'm adding water from here, which is 59 degrees. So I'm sending this water straight into my Hydra, and then I cool the oxygen. Don't forget that water takes a lot of power to cool. Oxygen does not. So I don't bother cooling the water that's going into my Hydra. I don't care what comes out of here. I'm just cooling the oxygen, the finished oxygen. William says, type in Ani rocket melting. It expands your rocket load and stuff. And how many dupes in one rocket? Okay, I will do that. I won't do it on stream, but I will look that up. That sounds pretty fun. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I love learning from you guys in the chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, like Jim was saying, specific heat capacity is lower on O2 than water. Yeah, so if you're trying to cool the Hydra, just build the Hydra that, as you see here, like in this configuration, and just run cooling through the Hydra instead. Like, actually, it's kind of funny because I've expanded this cooling network to go into the Phlox farm, and not even all these. The cooling network isn't even entirely full. There's a bunch of gaps in it, and it's still able to cool it just fine. Yeah, absolutely. Good point there, Jim. That's actually what I'm doing with my Cool Slush Geyser, is I'm cooling the water that's going into my base, and I'm also having an aqua tuner that helps keep the water cool, because I'm running hot water from the cool steam vent. So the cool steam vent is what is basically all the water that my main base is using, and then if I have extra, I send it into my storage. Check Discord what geyser I have. Nothing cool at all. I will check that. Nico. One thing that I will say, Nico, is if you are looking for a good asteroid that's a lot of fun to play, you should go to mapsnotincluded.org, and you can select like exactly what you want on your asteroid, that what you like to play with, so you don't have to play like I know playing random is fun, so I'm not trying to down people that are, dunk on people that like to play random asteroids, but if you just want to play a asteroid where you know what you're going to get and where the things are on your map, so that you can sort of hone in your skills of how to get past mid game or to late game, I think that's a lot easier. And there's still a challenge involved, right? Like, you still have to play the game, but it's a lot easier because then you know, oh, okay, there's a water geyser here, so I don't have to like, have like water anxiety if like thinking that you're gonna run out. You know what I mean? I hope that kind of made sense. Just all over the place here. You know what? Let's not dig this out. Do you have ethanol? I don't have ethanol here. Not on this one. I will check the Discord though, Nico, after the stream. But that's what I would recommend. I have a video on that as well. Trapped, of course. As soon as I send them to start digging, they get trapped immediately. Crazy. Just nuts how easily they get trapped. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going on this. All. Now the nose cone. Aluminum? Nah, what will cobalt? What is this made out of? Aluminum, iron, steel. Oh, sorry, Jim. Oh, by the way, Wacko, you came in at a very hectic time when I was dealing with the cat. I was cold hell going. Sorry, I totally gapped out there. What can I use small amounts of ethanol? Do you mean like what can you use it for, or how can you make it? I should probably clean all this stuff too. Oops. Because this is... I don't want this to be all hot when I eventually deliver it to my... So let's go ahead and get rid of all that. I should put a sweepy here. I'll probably do that after. What's that for, the high pressure gas vent? I don't even remember. Don't even remember. Oh, it was for vacuuming out this stuff. Okay, okay. Okay, we gotta start building the spacefaring module. So this is where I usually struggle. I'm not very good at making use of all the space that I have. And one thing that is sort of a problem... Oh, someone's trapped. Oh my... Why? Why, Frankie? Why would you go there? Like, you don't have to do that. Okay, what do I have here? I have sedimentary rock and granite. That's insane. Cold Hell is barely stable. Oxygen is becoming a problem. Need a bigger spa, more Hydra. But water, I feel it's not abundant or unlimited to that level. Yeah, it sounds like you got some problems. some challenges there. What can I use? Not produce because it's on second asteroid. I got some. The only tip I would have for your... Because I'm not... not the most proficient at managing 2 asteroids at once. As you can see, I get distracted enough by one. The only thing I would say, Wacko, is to try to send oxygen or any sort of or maybe water to your second asteroid with the teleporter. That's why people decide to melt the spacefaring module for more space. I see, William. Now I sort of understand. Like, I didn't know what you were referring to at first, but now I sort of get it. So I'm not going to do that here because obviously I'm going to look up to see what that entails. And okay, so it's blocked here. Okay. And then once I figure that out, maybe we'll melt it next stream. That's interesting though. There's so many fun little mechanics that you can use to make the game like better, I guess. I don't know if that's considered to be better. One thing that I always contemplate is, do I get my duplicants to remove their Atmos suits before they get into the rocket? Or do I put in an Atmos suit dock? Oh, you know what? I guess I can put Oxalite inside. Yeah, I guess I have to put Oxalite inside the fairing. So what I was thinking is, I have to store gas in here somewhere if I'm going to be using... like if I want to pressurize this. So yeah, I'll put some oxalite in here. So I'll have to increase the production. You know what? We'll do 1,000. Not 10,000. So we'll send the green signal. I'll put 1,000 and we'll drop some oxalite in here for the space missions. And then we'll take off the whatchamacallits. Man, my brain is just fried today. The Atmos suits here. Take off the Atmos suits here before they get into the rocket. But what we'll do is, if I'm taking off the Atmos suit before I get in, I probably want to force them to go through a certain way. Like, I don't want them to go through... I don't want everyone who goes this way to take off their Atmos suits. I only want them to take off their Atmos suits if they're going into the rocket for missions. So what we'll do is we'll build like a little dock here. And how big is the Atmos suit? About to get the 3rd asteroid if I stabilize the oxygen in the first one. That sounds really awesome, Wacko. Like you are way better at managing multiple asteroids than I am. So congrats to you. I'm sorry I don't have better tips for you. I'm sure someone in the chat might. It's just that I struggle enough paying attention to one asteroid. Like, my duplicates would be dead if I tried to manage 2 asteroids. That's for sure. I have yet to make any rockets. Well, I hope that this playthrough can help you out, Elusive Ocelot. Rockets are not too hard. Like the carbon dioxide rocket's the easiest one. This is 1, 2, 3. So if you start out with the CO2 rocket, you should have a pretty okay time with that. And then you can sort of expand from there. Yeah, we're gonna do a little thing here where we'll delete some of this. I don't even know why I have this metal, all these metal tiles here. Delete all that. And then we'll build probably put another docking thing here. And then we'll delete that. And then we'll delete all this. And this will be where my duplicates will go if they are what am I trying to say? If they're going to go in the cabin. Yeah. I don't think I need that one, but we'll put it in. Looks cool. Sorry, I missed a lot of the chat. So if I missed any of your chats, just please tag me or just repeat it and I'll come back to you. Oh, we got a meteor shower. All right, cool. Everything's closed up. I'll try to see how Ethan made. We'll watch the first VOD to see which one exactly how he built it. I think it was 6 when he moved to Hydra, or maybe 12, and they were somewhere in between that. You know what? I really should. I don't care about that. I really should label the videos so you guys know what's going on inside. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to write that down so you don't have to try to look for it. Label VODs. Because right now they're just kind of numbered, which is helpful in and of itself. But wow, just getting bombarded everywhere. It's helpful with in and of itself, but I think it would be a lot easier if I did it like my last VOD where I put the petroleum boilers working or whatever. Please do not go over there. Like, no, stop. Okay, it's over. I should just keep building this. I've been meaning to ask, why are you allocating CO2 into your steam engine for rocket platform? Because you launched the CO2... Why are you allocating CO2 into your steam engine for the rocket platform? Because when you launch the rocket, CO2 will get in, right? So I was hoping to make use of the heat. That is... are you talking about this part? So I was hoping to make use of the heat in here and hopefully capture some of that to go into the steam turbine and just help delete it. That's kind of the idea. But I don't know if it's how well it's going to work. Yeah, I know the carbon dioxide is going to be super hot. So I hope it's able to, the heat's able to be captured into some of the water, or it's able to cool it down a little bit quicker than it normally would. That's my plan. Let me know if that's a good plan or not. I gotta put a sweepy here. Yeah, I'm using the Aquatuner steam turbine to chill the O2. I also have a video on that if you would like to know how to build the Aquatuner steam turbine. It's a very easy loop. It just comes from out of here. Oh, I have to vacuum it out, William. I haven't got to that part yet. But yes, I see what you're saying. I understand your question now. So I just haven't had the opportunity yet to vacuum it out. probably just vacuum into space. I don't need to capture for anything else because the carbon dioxide rockets are a thing of the past. And I don't really care to feed it the slicksters either. Although I suppose that could be an option. But I have so much carbon dioxide here that I'm... Yeah, 429 kilograms. So I'm not going to worry about it that too much. But yeah, I'll probably end up vacuuming out the carbon dioxide after we do our first launch. Okay, let's work on this. The interior. So yeah, I don't have a plan for the interior. So basically what I was thinking... Yeah, I'll keep the game going. It doesn't really matter if something breaks. I know I need oxalite in here to get the oxygen, but in the meantime, I think what we can do is, and this is going to change. So, you know, don't fret if it looks really, really ugly. I need to first pressurize it without the oxalite. I think that's a better... So I have oxygen right here already, right? So if I just dump oxygen in here, boom, that's done. Okay, now I need power. So where is our power system? No, let's not do... I'll move, like I said, I'll move this. So I need a bed. I'm just going to launch one duplicate for now. So let's just do one bed. A purple bed. And we'll do metal tiles. Let's see. I think gold has the best. Yeah, we'll do gold metal tiles. Okay, instead of doing that, why not just build a steel platform to prevent CO2 getting in, and it will store the heat and transfer it to the steam. Oh, so you mean... do you mean fill this solid? With so there's no chance for the CO2 to get captured. So just so to clarify, William, do you mean like go like this? So there's no CO2. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Okay, maybe I will do that. Yeah, because I only have to do it right under the rocket. So if I build more rockets. When does cobalt melt? 1400. I think the steam out of this is way hotter. You know what? Let's try it with cobalt. I really like the blue. So we'll keep it like that. Thank you for that suggestion, William. Okay, so let's keep going on this. So minus... Why? I don't understand why plastic ladders have minus decor. They should have plus decor, in my opinion. I'm gonna have to move this. I think you can prevent CO2 getting in if you just replace the door. Oh, you mean this mechanized door, right? Well, right now it's completely vacuumed out. So I think I understand William's point. If I just connect it to the water, it will just heat up the water and then produce steam regardless. Cobalt might melt, yes. And depending on what melts, I'll replace that with a better metal. But I really like the blue. It's one of my favorite colors, so we're gonna try it with the cobalt. Yeah, we'll try the cobalt just because I like it. Okay, so keep going on here. That's fair. Thank you. So this is going to be a data miner initially because I have to unlock more things. So let's put that orbital data collection in here. Actually, steel. Why am I doing steel here? Why did I pick steel? Steel has 50% run speed, 15 decor. Wood also has 15 decor. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. I guess steel is fine because I can build it out of gold. Okay, so we'll use steel. And then maybe we'll put the piloting thing here. Pilot. pilot thing here. I'm not the best at making use of all the space, so I apologize if this looks absolutely butchered. I will look up some better some better builds, but I think this will work for now. I need a bathroom. There's no need for such a bed. So I know I can use the small bunk bed, but I only want one duplicant in here just for the initial launch. So I figured I'd give him a nice big bed. You need plastic. You need to place plastic on top. Do it for the art. Plastic on top where? Yeah, the bed, I know I could put the little one. But I figured I'd give him a nice one. Instead of this bed. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? It might be overkill. I probably could just do the. Yeah, before I forget, I do need plastic in here. So let's start putting the storage here, for now. Maybe at the entrance. I also need some. Place plastic inside of the rocket's ceiling to reduce radiation. Ah, okay. So, what would I? That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Plastic tiles. Like this. Oh, okay. So I should build this one down then. I gotcha. We'll redo it then. That's a great tip. Like that? I've never thought of that. Is radiation that big of a deal though on a rocket mission? Just the one where the... Like, I'm just wondering because I can have duplicants. I can have duplicants in radiation for a very long time. Hey, Kevin. Yeah. Every Friday, Saturday, Kevin. Right here. Thank you for joining. Something to consider when you build the interior for radiation poisoning. If your duplicant stands on a tile for too long, it will get very upset. So is this where... I mean, I guess I could just look at it. Yeah, okay. All right, I see what you're saying. I didn't know that the radiation was such a big deal. I know they should be able to... like someone said in the chat, Jim, I think it was... I'm on normal difficulty, so it should be okay. But I'll try it this way anyways, just because it does help a little bit. Like, that's a lot of rads compared to the ones on the side. You know what? I'll do this. This is going to be an inefficient build anyways. So let's just go ahead and block it, and then, you know, we'll go about it, fixing it later. I want to get a mission off the ground. Pilot. Why am I having... Because in the entrance it gets worse if you do stay under it. I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's a lot that comes through when it's not under the steel tiles. Got back a bit early for my Saturday outing. Well, thank you for joining the stream tonight. Hey, let me show you, Kevin. We got our petroleum boiler online, so it's working now. If you want to go back in the last VOD, you'll see all the struggles that I've had with it. But if not, it's working. So yeah, looking good, looking good. Now we're just building the petroleum rocket. By the way, this hasn't been built yet. Can they not reach this? They probably... I don't know why they're struggling. No deliveries. Can they not get here for some reason? I feel like they should be able to get here. feel like they should be okay with that. I don't know. We'll just... How many pipes did you have to make insulated instead of aluminum? Great question, Kevin. A couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if you count the one on the vent, it's a 6. Hey, Fairy Nan! Thank you for joining the stream. How are you doing, Fairy Nan? Sorry, I gotta go back. So, Nico says these are overkill. You don't need the ones at the end. Let's go. Let's keep going. Okay, I'll take the ones at the end out. Anyways, it's not gonna. Like I said, we'll redo this a couple times. This is not going to be a permanent rocket build. I just really want to get one off the ground in this episode. Okay, why am I having such a hard time finding the piloting tool? There it is. Put that guy there, out of gold, and then take this out. Put the orbital data lab. Fairy Nan, how are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining me on Twitch. Really appreciate it. And then we'll go like that. Boom. You are doing good. How about you? Yeah, having a great day, having a great stream. We're in space now. We're getting our petroleum boiler set up. Yeah, not too happy about the different levels, elevation changes, but it's okay. Like I said, we'll work on that. We got a lot of other things to worry about. Yeah, let's get some plastic in here. I probably don't need that much plastic. I think 5,000 is even overkill. How much plastic does the orbital thing use? This thing. This uses 5 kilograms per. And I think I could probably make... Well, one cycle I can make 25. So that's 125. So I guess let's put in... We'll say 500. Thank you for the checklist. Food, yeah, I'm going to be using berry sludge. Can I put that in here? No, I can't. I have to have a refrigerator. So let's get that in. Put that guy here. Oh, and I can put my power supply here as well. Rocket, my power port. And then, what's the minus the... Yeah, minus the core. We're not going to do that. We'll do gold. I guess I don't have to power the fridge, but yeah, let's just... Because I'm feeding berry sludge anyway. I used nectar initially before I got super coolant to really get it in on it. You need a total of 11 tons of plastic to get all data research from scratch. Thank you for that, Jim. So 11 tons. I don't have... That's definitely not 11 tons. Let's just increase it to 1,000 then, and then every time they land, they can refill it. Berry sludge. We'll just have... Yeah, we'll do 1,000, I guess. We'll do 50. Spiced food only. The storage tile... oh, yes, Kevin. Totally forgot about that. Let's see if I need anything else. Toilet. I will... This is not a final build anyway. This is going to be redone at some point. I just want to get one off the ground and not kill the duplicate. Uncontrolled. Suppress current. There we go. So no power. No power probably because it's not connected here. Let's go ahead and connect that. Okay, I'll just run... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll just run cable through it. Out of cobalt, though. Well, I guess I got to do steel because it might melt if it's too close to the rocket. Then I'll run cobalt the rest of the way. Yeah, Kevin recommended the storage tile last time I built the rocket, but I just totally forgot about it this time. But since I already have it in there, I think I'll just keep it. No, you know what? I'll rebuild it. The plastic can be on the ground anyway. Take it. I just like the party. I do like the party bin storage. But you guys are right. I'm not. So yeah, I forgot about the solar panel. I was thinking that the engine might be able to supply it. Oh, really? Well, I'll keep it moving. I'll keep it moving then. So I'm just gonna copy William's checklist so I don't have to keep scrolling back up to it. And that just makes it a ton easier for me. Okay, I got food, oxygen. I still don't have oxygen in here. Is my oxygen? Oh, okay, they're just waiting on that. Then I can get it pressurized, and then the rest will be oxalite. Storage tile. I'll put 2 in here, I think. Again, this is gonna change, so I'm just gonna put maybe like 1 here and I don't know, 1 here for now. We'll fix it. I would usually use Eco Power Bank. Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's a great idea. They might have changed the engines to provide power, even if I know I know this one provides like 400 watts, the Petroleum engine. Yeah, we'll take the brisket. Let's see if this is deep frozen. Yeah, it's deep frozen again. Oh, look at all these puffs in here. I'm gonna work on that in the next episode to set up a puff ranch, because they're all over the map now. They're just gonna continue to breed uncontrollably. Okay, so yeah, CO2 removal. That's easy. Put a pump. Wrong thing. Maybe CO2 removal will go here, and then we'll filter it out, right? We definitely want to filter that. Should I use a gas filter for that? Mini pump. Oh, mini pump. Yes. Mini pump, you're right. I should put my urinal there too, at the edge. The wall toilet. Algae terrarium. I haven't used that in years, Kevin. That's a good idea. What do I need to supply this with? I can only remember. Water and algae. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna have water in here. Well, I need water for this. I have to have some sort of water storage. I wonder if it's easier. It eats CO2. I wonder if I should just put a liquid thing in here for the time being. Okay, I need to have oxalite. I'll put some oxalite in here, then drop it, I think. I don't know if that's like the best way to do it. And then a plastic in here. Plastic, 1,000 is fine. You can make a CO2 crusher, I think. I think I'm gonna compact this charger can be placed at any angle you want, while this charger can't. Yeah, okay, let me get this. Oh. Why do I have a breathability thing? What are are wilting? Where? Is it because they're in an atmo suit that maybe has no oxygen? Which duplicant is dying? Why do I have a duplicant that's about to apparently die? I think they were in an atmo suit that just didn't have oxygen. They might have grabbed one of these. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I gotta get back to the chat here. If you use storage for plastic, I'd put it on the research station. Left corner door for door access from station. This is still not. I still haven't completed this. Yeah, we'll change the layout over time. We'll change it a couple times. But this is, I don't understand like why this is unreachable. Oh, because they can't get on here. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. Yeah, destination. I don't think I can. I don't know. We'll go there. Okay, let's keep going on this. I need to supply this with water. I need a water tank. I don't have a water tank on my rocket currently. Can I store water in this? This is only for solid, I think. The cargo bay. Yeah, so I probably should build a liquid. I don't need a water tank. So I should put a water thing in here. Okay, what else do I need? I need, you know what? I'm not going to be in space for too long, I don't think, for the first mission. So I'll just build a little carbon dioxide. Where is it? Mini gas pump. Do a little filter here. Turn on with... where's my gas element sensor? Put that maybe 1 high. A hand sanitizer for cleaning. I fill a pipe with a new canister emptier. Okay. That makes sense. Snake it around the module. I see. That's a good idea. Okay, I want to filter this so I don't blow out any oxygen. I don't know if that's worth doing. Like, it might be overkill, but what do you guys think? I think I'll filter it. It doesn't take a lot of power. And yeah, we will change this. Like I said, I just want to get this rocket off the ground for the starters, and then we'll change it after. Gas pipe element sensor. I don't think this is gonna work. I think I put that on the wrong spot. Yeah. Put it down there. Just want to get it going. And then we'll figure it out. This is not even good because it's gonna blow the carbon dioxide away, but whatever. Carbon dioxide, and then run some power to it out of gold. Boom. Put a little bed in here somewhere. A ladder bed. Put the ladder bed here, maybe. Come on, get that one. Yeah, the rocket version. I told you guys I wasn't very proficient at it. This is the most awful rocket interior ever. Oh, I love it. It's so funny. I just want to make sure they don't die. That's it. I just want to make sure they don't die. We're just gonna brute force into space at this point. That's awesome. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. No power. I guess I need power, don't I? Yeah, here I am building. Without you guys, here I am building a friggin' liquid cargo tank with water in it just to supply this. That's literally what I've done before. I never thought about just having a pipe full of water. It's a good idea. So that should be enough water, I think. Okay, look, got a little bit of a bed. Put a painting here. Gotta keep our morale up. Oh, too late. Too late now. We'll put something in here in case they gotta get up there. It's still not. This is what's annoying to me is that they still haven't built this. Why can't they get over here? This is strange. Unreachable build. Oh, because this is not done. Oh my goodness. I need this done. I just need literally this one tile over here done. But I guess they're too distracted with other things. Take a look at this. Looking good, looking good. This is annoying. This is annoying. And this is annoying. Okay, so. Just zigzag to the max. Oh, okay, okay. Will do, will do. Oh, no, I'm not taking that. I don't like dealing with them. I'm sorry if you like the knits, but I find them to be annoying. Okay, I need the, what's it called? Atmo suit checkpoint here. And then an Atmo suit dock. And then boom, just like that. And then I don't need steel there. Okay, let's get this done. Team, come on. And then I'll put a mechanized airlock here. With some automation. Put it here for now. So what I'm trying to do here is just, if they're going to be living in the rocket, I want them to remove the Atmo suit. So I don't want everybody who comes through here to remove their Atmo suit. Only the people who, only when it's like time to go to the rocket. So that's what this is. That's the intention of this area. Let's just get this high priority, get that done, and then keep going on this. Hey, rockets, yep. I just been called the rocket virgin, so you're gonna be seeing some some awful rocket interiors. Dork, thanks for joining the stream tonight. But as with everything in this playthrough, we're just gonna brute force our way into space. Put that on infinite. Actually, you know what? Since now I have this open anyways, I might as well just add more plastic here. Because why not? There. There, put some more paintings in. Do I have everything? I have, yeah, I have food. I have a toilet. I don't have oxygen yet. CO2 removal is done. Radiation, good, hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm good. Please put some rad pills inside just in case. Ah, okay. We'll make some rad pills. You know what? We'll have another container here. I think we can put the rad pills in here, right? Oh, no, we can't. Well, we'll build it anyway. We'll put the rad pills in manually. Put diamond dangling thing instead of the plastic. You mean here, Nico? Just in case you're not intuitively understanding, you can use the tile directly under orbital storage. Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah. Yes, it's a metal tile. You're saying put diamond there. How much better is diamond? With regards to, let's see. I know I have diamonds somewhere. Do I have diamond here? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it did that. I love it when they do that. Just in the corners or all of it? Oh, the decoration? Oh, okay. Okay. I see. I already made it. Remember, else it will take forever to make it. Okay, yeah, you're right. I wish you could search this. And then I'll just have my pilot eating it. So, okay, plastic here. So data bank. I don't even think I need to store that, but whatever. Just put non-plastic. Just copy this, I guess. And I have some filters not designated, I guess. They can... Right, that's a good point. Okay, this is... I think this is a pretty... Yeah, it's I see the point there that they were making, that Nico was making. They want radiation above the toilet. For the cleaning. So I don't know, guys. I think this is a pretty meta setup. I think it's pretty meta. Diamond flower pot. Can I have a hanging one? Does it have to be? Hanging one. I don't think I can make that out of diamond. Radiation won't be enough to clean your dupes in time. They will get food poisoning if they don't clean their hand. All right. I gotcha. I gotcha. We'll move it over. How much space do I need for the... Or do I... Can I... What's that thing called? The hand sanitizer. Can I just use a hand sanitizer? Oh, I need to research that. Let's go. level 2 medical. Should I put the hand sanitizer right after the toilet, or will they know to go do it if I put it, like, let's say here? So I can't make this out of diamond, by the way. But a gold is fine. Put in the Joya. Or maybe I missed the option. I might have just missed the option. Yeah, wolframite, uranium. That's okay. Gold is fine. I mean, if you look at the decor, I'm pretty sure it's already max. Place it near the toilet. Okay, so I'll move the gas pump on this side. I'll just rearrange everything here. I'll just move everything over. The glass-looking one can be made from diamond. The glass-looking one can be made from diamond. Ooh, nice. We got our hand sanitizer. So we'll put the hand sanitizer there. Just delete this. Do we still not have oxygen in here? This is taking forever. This is the most annoying part about this. Is just my duplicants are not building this. Why do they not have igneous rock? They have plenty of igneous rock. I don't understand why they won't. Where's a duplicate? Let me grab a duplicate. What is preventing you from going here and building this? Oh, I probably don't have it researched then, that one yet. Like, I don't understand why this is not able to be built. Is it a glitch? Maybe I have to reload the game. Not sure. Not sure why. Aeropod. Yeah, I definitely don't have that one researched. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Yeah, I probably don't have it researched. Let me just check. Oh, I do have it researched. Oh, hey, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Chuchin GTZ. I do have it researched, actually. I just wasn't typing it in right. There it is. Okay, okay. Well, anyways, regardless of that, I already have max. I guess I don't have max decor here. Okay, okay. We'll redo it. We'll redo it. I didn't know what it was called. And sanitizer. Out of gold. And then we'll rebuild all this stuff. Okay, so the mini pump. Mini gas pump to here. Oh, I should give them a little seat here so they can sit down while they eat. Okay, I want to go around like that. I want to put in a filter. I wonder if it's worth it just to use this filter. I know it takes a little bit more power, but I mean, it takes a lot more power, 112 times the amount of power. So forget that. I'm just gonna use this. The gas shut off with the gas pipe element sensor. And then, come on, brain, you can do this. And then we'll have a, can I put a gas element sensor? No, I can't put it there. I don't want it to, like, I guess, okay, whatever. We'll put it there. I was going to have it like one tile higher just so it wouldn't like always. Yeah, it is too much power. I agree. Okay, so then we'll have a diversion to here. Just in case I want to put a high pressure gas vent here. I forgot how much gold I have now, and then just like that. So I only want to send this through if it's carbon dioxide, and here I'm looking for carbon dioxide. Okay, get that all set up, and then we need power. It's already hooked up. Perfect, perfect. Do I have petroleum? I don't even have petroleum in here. See, like, they can't even get to here. Why can't... It's like the igneous rock is not able to be... I don't know. I don't know why they're not building it. Let's just go to granite. See if I get... Okay, I get... Whatever. I'm just going to change all this to granite. Forget it. Taking too long. There we go. Whatever was causing, I guess they can't get to the igneous rock or something. Oh, I'm running low on blossom seeds as well. Gonna have to switch these guys to algae soon, which means I need to get the puffed farm up. Probably next episode. Probably next episode. We'll get that up. Okay, so that should be going now. Oh, still missing over here. They can't reach that. If you replace ladders with pneumatic doors and place one tile next to the space thingy, you can place the table in there and the whole room become a great hall. Oh, interesting. That's a good idea. Wait, am I just... Okay, so this is kind of working all the time right now. Should be sending a red signal. Oh, it's not connected yet. Yeah, so I see what you're saying. So put a tile here and put a door there. This is not even done yet. Let's get that going. Enable auto bottle. I suppose I don't have to do auto, like this. This is just dumb. I probably could just port it in from here. But whatever. I already have it set up, so I'll just keep it for now. And then we'll go on the outside of the rocket. I'd have to bring up water up, so yeah, forget it. Well, anyways, I'm gonna give them a little bench, and then we'll worry about the rooms next time. We'll worry about that. I really want to get this rocket off the ground and complete one mission. I think I would be very happy with that. There. They can eat right there. They can eat right there today. No, it's all right, Nico. Don't have to be sorry. I'll work on rooms next episode. Like William said, I'm the rocket virgin, so I'm not like I was ready to put a liquid tank on here to carry my water for my washroom, because that's what I would have done in the past. Why are you in here with no atmo suit? Excuse me. Oh, because they went through here. They dropped their atmo suit here. This is what. Yeah, this is. I should have closed that door. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So there's someone else without an atmo suit here. Now let's just make 2 more, I guess. And then the rad pills. Are my rad pills done? Yeah, my rad pills are. I don't know. I guess somebody ate them. So relocate the rad pills, just in case to in here. Can I put how do I get? Oh, there it is. Okay, basic rad pill. There we go. So, anyways, that's kind of what I was trying to prevent with this door, but they ended up going through there before I could close it. So it is what it is. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get Jean. Jean's my pilot, I think, so I need Jean to be fully healed up. Hopefully, whoever was not wearing the atmo suit got it back on. That's hilarious, though. Okay, so everything's looking good. We're getting oxygen in here now, very slowly but surely. We got oxalite, 1,000 kilograms of oxalite, so we can just drop that and have oxygen in here. As far as this goes, we are at 1,600 grams of oxygen, and it's going to be limited by the gas vent, so that's all right. Probably not. Yeah, this is all fine. This is all fine. You know that meme where the dog is sitting in the room that's on fire? That's how I feel right now. Why isn't my petroleum not in the rocket yet? It's been waiting forever. I swear it's been like an hour. Oh, because this is not on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Is there a betting table somewhere where I can bet that Ethan will most likely suffocate his dupe within 1 or 2 cycle? You can go on Poly Market and make a prediction. All right. I'll just drop it when they're in orbit or something. Make a pull? Okay. How do I make a pull? Oh, don't use it now. That's for Jean. Oh, seriously. I gotta do that thing that there. All right, figuring out the rocket is hard enough for today. I'm not gonna make a pull. Just type 1 in chat if you think that they're gonna suffocate. 2 if you think that they're gonna make it. They didn't suffocate on the carbon dioxide rocket, but that's because I forced them to stay inside their atmosuit the whole time. And inside the atmosuit, they had exactly enough oxygen that they were able to make it back after a 6-tile radius. Oh, I should put a telescope in here too. Oh well, next time. It's too one. Databanks is enough for one rocket. Databanks is enough for one rocket. I guess still got to keep going on this. How many tiles do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more rows. There's a lot that we're going to learn. Are you guys interested in SpaceX at all? Like, I follow rockets in IRL a lot, and so like SpaceX, you know how they always crash the rocket, like get data and learn from it? That's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna try not to crash it, obviously, but if we do crash it, we're gonna learn a lot. All right, so just keep that in mind. It's all about the valuable data that you get. Now, let me guess, Ren, you're gonna complain that you got yourself stuck. And sometimes forget what they learn. I think I need to go 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 more row. Does anyone actually follow the Starship program? This is not really a space stream, but oh, you can see launches from your home. That is so cool, Elusive Ocelot. That is so cool. I'm a huge rocket nerd in IRL. So that's awesome. Do you get to see which launches do you get to see? The Falcon? Or are you close to, are you able to see Starship? I mean, Starship is pretty out of the way, right? You'd have to live in like Florida to see it as it passes overhead. If it doesn't explode. The ones at the Cape, that's so cool. That is so cool, Elusive Ocelot. Okay, we got this fired up, almost ready to go. I think we're pretty much ready. Like we got the berry sludge, we got our water, we got our destination. Oh, let's see. Just destination is, we're just gonna go up 4 tiles. Actually, how fast does this rocket go? 1.2 per cycle. So if I go 4 tiles away, that's 8. All right, so it should be able to determine if it's gonna suffocate or not in that amount of time. Duplicants. I mean, I only have 1,000 kilograms of oxalite. Hopefully that's okay. I have water, food. I need to be able to make sure that they're gonna eat the food. I have 1,000 kilograms of plastic. I should probably do another one. Since it's literally, that's what it's there for. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna do a save. I don't want Gene to die in orbit, to die in space. But we'll go through with the whole mission and then we'll see what happens. Oh, I actually hate taking ice because now I gotta get rid of it. It's gonna make a mess. I don't know. Let's just put it here. Scared? I'm always scared. I'm always anxious about killing my duplicants. Gotta go. Have a good night. Hey, thanks for sticking around for so long, Harley. Have a great night. You're gonna miss the rocket launch, so you have to come back tomorrow and watch the VOD. Yeah, we'll make a mission control station next stream. We're gonna get this rocket off the ground, see how... It's 50 bucks says I'm gonna soup... Oh, William. You already put that in on Poly Market? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get this... let's light this candle here. All right, we got everything good. This is annoying. Let's just suppress that. Suppress that. Suppress that. Okay. Got the bed. Blah, blah, blah. Everything is good. We need one more tile of this. And then we need to go down. And I don't know. I should probably put a door there so they can go through. Anyways, let's get that done and then we can go. We can go to space. I'm super happy that like this is not having any issues. This has been just excellent. Holy smokes. I'm definitely struggling to understand this game, but I will keep coming back to support your streams. Really appreciate it, Harley. Thank you so much. And thank you for sticking around for so long. If you ever need help in the game, we're here to help you out. Oh, I got Steam in here? How did I get Steam in here? Oh, well, whatever. It's only a tiny amount. Have a great night, Harley. Hope that you have a good sleep. And hope to see you again soon. Okay, here we go. Everything is good. We are about to... Oh, we can't take our... Yeah, I guess we can't remove our Atmos suit if I have one docked. So... All right, I think we're all good. I have my this is not going to work the first time, I know that. So we're just going to see how much melts here. And then actually, you know what? We'll do this. That's kind of what I was intending anyway, but that way maybe it transfers some heat to there. I don't know. Okay. We'll see how much melts, then we'll change it to steel. But I like the blue. Maybe we got to place the first two rows. Our rocket is in good condition. It's ready to go. It's fully fueled. I fail to see where Ethan is going to get his power from. Doesn't this produce power? Let me know if I'm off base here. I thought this produces 480 watts and it's just connecting to here. Hey, Becca! Welcome, welcome. Why does it say plus 480 then? How are you doing tonight, Becca? You're just in time to see the very successful rocket launch. Yeah, it's gonna keep moving the whole time. I'm not putting it in orbit around anything. Oh, you were playing, is that called Icarus or Icarus? Yeah, it's definitely not going into orbit. Go rocket, go. Yes, let's do it. We just had a save. We're gonna make this save called before successful flight. So we'll do a save. There we go. Before the successful rocket flight. And then we'll get Jean in here. So I'll open this, close that. So Jean will take her Atmos suit off. And then we'll get the crew in here. I think, yeah, Jean, crew, round trip. Yes, things will be melting, Kevin. Things will be melting. We're going to see how much of it melts, and then we'll change that portion of it to steel. But the rationale for this was I want this to be blue because I like the blue. And the True Tile mod makes it look really cool. Well, thank you for joining the stream, Becca, after your gaming session. We're about to have a lot of fun in just a minute. We're gonna send Jean into space. Excuse me, Jean. Okay, I see what you're doing. All right. Let's see here. Jean is in here. She's doing great. Let's go ahead and everything is fully fueled. Blah blah blah. Let's go. Okay, they're holding up pretty well. All right, that's not bad. Better than I expected. Better, not enough to produce steam here yet. Oh no! Stop coming in here. I gotta automate that. I don't want you to come in here. Okay, she didn't remove her ammo suit, but oh, she removed it actually coming back out. That sucks. Okay. Where are you going? You don't have an Atmos suit on. Where are you going? Okay, no. Let's get you. I'm gonna reload at this point now, anyways, because I don't want this to be a thing. I need to fix that. But yeah, no kidding. You're scolding, Catalina. You left your Atmos suit here. It's my bad, but. Okay, so let's see here. Why are you wearing your Atmos suit still? I thought you're supposed to take that off. It's okay. Whatever. They can catch their breath. So no matter what the outcome of this mission, I'm going to probably reload just to fix this. Because I should have automated the whole thing so they can't even get in here unless... Like, I need a duplicate access thing. So when I turn this on, only the pilot's able to go past here. I don't know. I might just... Unreachable food. Oh, yeah. I need to enable Jean to eat. Which one? A rad pill for Jean. Where's the... There it is. This is probably the worst menu as far as the consumables tabs go. That's a good point, Kevin. I should just switch that. Off to lunch. Thanks for your Thanks, William, for sticking around and for check out the VOD later. We'll see if I'm gonna be off soon. So see if I was successful. And thanks again for stopping by and supporting me and being here. And hope you have a great lunch. Yeah, so anyways, the Atmos suit thing I kind of messed up on, but... So we got one more cycle to empty space. We got some cargo with us. 12 tons of cargo, that's kind of cool. We got a meteor shower coming in 2.5 cycles. That's interesting because I don't know how... What if, can I mine that? Never tried. This didn't heat up nearly as much as I thought, but I think over time, once I launch more, it probably would hold a lot of heat. It did heat up the water just a little bit. Okay, now we have a breathability issue because of the ammo suit. But they should be able to catch their breath once their ammo suit is completely depleted. Okay, anyways, we're gonna keep going on this. Have to undock the suit here. And take these suits out of here. I wonder if I can just sweep them. I don't know if they have like actual storage or not. Oh, wait, let's keep digging while we're waiting for Jean to finish her mission. Water takes up a lot of heat due to its specific heat capacity. Yeah, that's true. It probably does do quite well in here. So yeah, she's suffocating now, but she should be able to catch her breath when she... Yeah, so there she goes. Kind of disappointed that I made that silly mistake, because that's something that I actually should have probably remembered, is to make them take the ammo suit off, because now they're just wasting their time catching their breath all the time. Whatever. And the I mean, the positive about this is that the carbon dioxide will be inside of the ammo suit, so it won't be for the first mission at least. It won't be leaking outside here. And by the way, that's a great tip by Kevin to put the storage tiles here. They don't have to keep running down. Oh, I can do that, can't I? Oh, you're right. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave her in the suit for this one, so she takes it back. I don't want to have to forget the suit inside. But she's got 24 data banks already, so she's doing fairly well. Okay, this one, I need another person that can do this for me. Maybe I'm gonna make some, what's it called? Why are you hurt, Catalina? Oh, because you were scolding because you decided to take off your ammo suit. Maybe I'm gonna send the robotic guy, the bio duplicant in there. Where's my crafting station? Where did I put my crafting station for crafting? There it is. Okay, research booster. This is Geo supercomputer usage. I guess can I not give them the skill thing? Get the anyways, whatever. I'll just have to power up someone else. So who is available to do this? Digger Wren. Digger Wren already has enough responsibilities as it is, so I really want to give it to someone else. Bert would be a good one, because Bert could do all this. Yeah, Bert could be the astronomer. So get in here, Bert. Put it to 9, I guess. Is there a reason why they're not coming in here? Do I have this disabled? Anyways, I think besides the atmo suit issue, she's doing fairly well. She's got 29 data banks. I think she's on her way back. I mean, I don't know what cargo she's carrying, because I don't think I filled the cargo bay up with anything before I left. But mine this out while we're here. Okay, Bert's already in there. Okay. Priorities. Bert, where are you? Poor Jean. Really putting her through the ringer on this one. But I'm pretty happy with how the mission's going so far. Pretty happy with that. Okay, duplicant, check. What's the duplicant? Duplicant checkpoint. And that way I can just take this out entirely and just Just have it checkpointed. That'll be a lot better. One cycle till she returns. Oh, let's check the status of the oxygen. I still have plenty of oxalite in here. I still have 2,000 grams of oxygen. Okay, so yeah, she's doing all right. She's gonna make it, it looks like. How's her morale? Okay, so she's doing pretty good with her morale as well. So things are looking pretty good, Jean. Oh, now I can also take these out. But actually, instead of taking them out entirely, we're going to put them on automation. This and this. Actually, we'll do two separate. I no longer need these running, so I can take off my duplicates from going back in here. Even if I put it on one priority, they still seem to want to go here and use it, so I'm just gonna block them from being able to do so entirely. So Gina's coming back this cycle, guys. She's gonna do it. She's suffocating half the time that she's up in space, but she's going to do it. I'm very impressed with her. And now we can use those data banks to unlock more. Well, we have to get to here. I want to build the Great Monument soon. We need quite a lot of data banks to get there, 250. And then I also want to do... where's the rocketry here? The drill cone. Oh, it's 250 for that too. But I think that would be super useful to start getting some resources. Like what's over here? We have sandstone, copper. We have an artifact. Oh, here we go. She's coming back. Okay, the meteor shower's coming in first. So she's gonna have to wait because our doors are gonna close. Max says, "Hi Ethan, I'm from the Philippines and you are the reason why I still play this game." Oh, thank you so much, Max. I've learned a lot from your guides. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your kind words, Max, and thank you for joining me from the Philippines. Really, really excited that you're here tonight. And I'm glad that you've been able to learn a lot from my videos. We've done so much in this playthrough. Oh, I'm not going to repair that. We've done so much in this playthrough, so I hope you've been watching the VODs and keeping up with the game. We just finished a petroleum boiler. We're in space now. So I got a lot done, and I think you'll really enjoy the VODs if you've been watching my videos. They added a dupe, Higsby. Oh, I saw Higsby. Yeah, that was part of the last... That was part of the last update, I believe. The prehistoric, maybe? I make him my engineer. Oh, is she gonna get fried? Get out of here, Meep. Why are you even in there? Oh, because they can get over with ladder. Okay, lot of stuff I have to figure out, but anyways. Obviously, this doesn't work if they can just go that way. This is going to be only for... anyways, let's just wait for the rocket to come back. She's about to get back in 20 seconds. Here she goes. She did it. Jean came back. Okay, now can she get out? Oh, she's sleeping. Poor Gene. Come on, Gene. You can get out of here now. There we go. All right. So yeah, I gotta work on this atmosphere docking thing. Yes, we have astronaut dupes now. Building melted. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Automation wires melting. Okay. No problem. No problem. Open this back up. Oh, it's, yeah. Open. Open sesame. Okay, so we did it. I'm actually pretty happy with how things went. I'm not even going to bother reloading because it went better than I expected. I figured that she was going to have almost no production done from the databanks. It's going to be a waste of time and space, but everything ended up going pretty well. The only thing that I wish I could do is not have her eat the berry sludge while she's back on the planet. And then, I don't want to have to enable and disable that all the time. Berry sludge. Where is berry sludge? I'll have to figure something out there. Now I can go to grounded. Oh, it's already on grounded. Perfect. All right. So yeah, things are really good. Like, yeah, I don't know why it said I'm storing 10 tons of cargo in space, but okay. So really successful mission, I think. How much databanks did we get out of that? 47 databanks. All right. So now the question is, do I go for the drill cone right away? So I can start drilling. No, I should focus on asteroid missions. Interplanetary launcher, that'd be kind of cool. Diamond press. I wish I could build my own rocket someday. You will, Max. You absolutely will. Rockets are not that difficult. They're just like a different animal, kind of. If you think of it that way. Like, it's a completely different mechanics and yeah, it's not too hard. There's just a lot to know about rockets that it can easily leave you. It's like going through the mid game basically, where you start to learn about heating and cooling and stuff like that. Rockets is exactly the same thing in that regard. You're just learning as you go, and you fail, you redo it better. You fail, you redo it better. That's all. If you have diamonds, the drill cone works. If you don't, wait for it. Yeah, I have diamonds. Yeah, 72 tons of diamonds, so we're good. I think I want to go for diamonds. But even to get there, we have to go through this. I'm just thinking if there's anything better to use my data banks on in the immediate future. Otherwise, I'll go straight for the drill cone. Like hydrogen, we don't need yet until we have supercoolant anyway. I don't really care about the rads at this point. Yeah, the jet suit we don't really need. I do want this, but this is going to take a long time. The data miner I don't like because I have to cool it, which is, I guess that's fine anyway. You got no diamonds on Cold Hell. Yeah, I think we'll go for the drill cone. So we'll set that up for our research. And then the ladder, I'm not going to repair that. So yeah, everything went pretty well. I think I'm not going to launch another mission this stream, but I will take my time and just maybe chat with you guys a little bit if you guys are interested in that, about what my next steps are in the game. Maybe keep digging a little bit. Because I gotta keep going on this just to get more progress done here. But yeah, that was a pretty fun stream. We got a lot done, and I'm very excited about the upcoming streams that we have now that we have rocketry online. Oh, I meant to disable these. So now it frees up our duplicates to not have to do that. Yeah, I think everything just went so well. Super happy. What else? This is my idea for where I want to go in the next episode, and I'm probably going to stream throughout the week at one point. I usually don't stream on Sundays. I'll be back next Friday, Saturday. I think I want to do some more space missions throughout the week. As far as the automation goes for how I want this to work, basically what I'm thinking is I only want one way for my duplicants to get in the rocket if I'm sending Gene on a mission. And that's kind of what the intention of this was. So maybe I'll have it set up with some automation where if I have it enabled, I'll send them in, and then only one person can come through here. I don't know yet. I'll think about that off stream a little bit, so I'm not like boring you guys just sitting and looking at the screen. It might not even be necessary. Maybe I just disregard that altogether and just have one exit point that I toggle on and off whether or not the rocket is here or not. So lots of different options that we can do that. Buried object discovered. So yeah, I forgot that there's a buried object here. So let's keep that. That's the salt geyser, I think. Don't even need this. Oh, come on. Why is it always Ren? You lost your bet. Yeah, I'm sorry, William. You did lose that bet, but yeah, she came back. she was okay. I will give you some credit to with regards to your bet. She was suffocating inside of her Atmos suit because I messed up the function was over here, and she didn't drop her Atmos suit before getting in the rocket. So in a way, that kind of helped me out because she didn't have any CO2 inside of the rocket, so this didn't have to work. But she didn't even sit on her mess table, I don't think. However, she was technically suffocating the entire time she was up there because the ammo suit had no oxygen. So you don't win any money, but but I will give you a half point for guessing that. How about that? So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I want to just make it so only one person can get in at the time. It might not even be necessary to do all that, but I thought it'd be interesting. Maybe I'll have some manual delivery. I don't know if I want to manually deliver the oxalite because it's as soon as we get access to supercoolant, we can start making our liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen. And actually, I could start probably chilling this down, like pre-chilling this hydrogen down locally with an aqua tuner or something, just so when I mean, this is not even really necessary, but I might just run the supercoolant in there. Maybe have a separate area where I can a chiller for the supercoolant, sorry, for the liquid hydrogen and oxygen over here, just to get that ready, the infrastructure ready, so I don't have to send it as far to get it to the rocket when I start building those. Maybe somewhere right here, because then my pipes would have to be, well, they would have to be made out of ceramic at minimum, and it would just be so long that it would probably change state inside the pipes. So I want to keep the pipes as short as possible, and I think putting them. Oh, I can even use this. The ATN's right there, so that can also help chill. That's a good idea. Are you planning to use full packets? We'll see. We'll see what we'll see what I can set up. I didn't know I had the ATN here, so that kind of helps the situation out because I can pre-chill the hydrogen to 175, I think, or is it 175? What is it here? 170. Yeah, it's basically 170 something because this stops working at 172-ish, 173. So I could start pre-chilling oxygen and hydrogen with this, and then once I get this supercoolant, it's very little amount of power that I need to use with my aqua tuner. So I could start that infrastructure in the next episode while I send space missions out for data mining and then for resources. That's kind of the trajectory that I'm looking to go with this run now that we have access to rockets or petroleum rockets. And then, yeah, and it's basically just shipping all this Mm, I mean, I might not. I might even build a second Hydra. I don't know yet. So I have to ship all this oxygen to here, right? It might be easier just to ship water to here and just build a second Hydra. Well, I can't make it yet because I can't cool it. I can't cool it yet, William. So I could. I was just thinking about maybe pre-chilling it with the ATN because it's right here. It's right under the rocket. So why don't I just make use of that? Have a massive area where I'm pre-chilling the hydrogen like here, so I don't have to chill it as much with supercoolant. Anyways, I'm getting a little bit sleepy, so we're gonna wrap up the stream here. Yeah, great stream. Thank you guys so much for showing up once again. It was super eventful. No need, not much different. I mean, you're right. You're right, William. But since I have it here anyways, I think it'd be cool to make use of it, because I'm not going to be chilling it from very far away, because then I'd have to build basically insulated pipes just to get it into the rocket before it changes state. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how well ceramic could carry that like liquid hydrogen all the way from here if I'm chilling it from this distance, right? Especially since I'm going through very hot environments. So that's why I want to chill it locally, and then it's a very short run to get it into the rocket. So I was thinking, since I already have an AATN here, why don't I just make use of it? Kevin says the system checks if any fuel loops back from overflow of refueling to send new fuel, and also tests like every half cycle to resending the loop fuel that return just in case the rocket used the fuel up. That's interesting. So you also said I timed I set up a timed and metered packet of fuel to fuel the rocket. I see. Okay, so I'm a little bit not well versed in the packet situation regarding that, so that's something that I'll have to look into. But I mean, chilling it to make liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen wouldn't be a problem. It's just the delivery of it, since I'm using ceramic basically. That's kind of the. But yeah, I'll have to have some sort of feedback loop, so I don't have the contents just stored inside the pipes, because obviously. All right. Well, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that next stream. I'm not dealing it within this stream. Luckily, it's pretty easy to fix. Just add another insulated liquid pipe. There we go. We'll add 2 more. See ya, William. Sean, you're still here. Thanks so much for sticking around for so long. Really appreciate your support. William, again, thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Good night, Becca. Good night, Nico. Good night, Jim. Jim says thanks for all the guides, etc. No problem, Jim. New video coming out probably early this week. Still have to record it, but it's gonna be a lot of fun doing another one. Kevin Brown, thank you so much for joining me after your Saturday night out. Wacko, thank you so much for joining on Twitch. Really appreciate it. Max, thank you for stopping by and giving me such kind words of support, and for being a fan of the channel. I hope to see you around more. Michael, sorry, I totally missed saying hi to you, Michael. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. I did read your message, but I guess I didn't recognize that you were new to the stream. So thank you so much for joining the stream tonight, Michael. Uther, thank you so much for being here tonight as well. Jim, Harley's already gone to bed. Thank you for stopping by, Jim. I think I already said good night to you. I think you said good night down the list there. Elusive Ocelot on Twitch, thank you so much for sticking around. William with the ones. I'm at the part of the chat where William's saying I'm gonna suffocate Gene. Yeah, thank you guys so much. And also huge shout out to that guy on Twitch who subscribed with his Prime. Thank you so much for your support on Twitch, and for the 50 bits as well. Really appreciate it for sending me little bit of support in the form of your Twitch Prime and cheering. I think it's cheering or bits on Twitch. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me that you would do that to me for me. So thank you so much. I can't. I don't think I can say thank you enough. So I'll always sound like a broken record when you guys help me out in other ways like that. Thoric, thank you for being here again. It's always the usual crowd. Thank you guys so much. Dreamland Terry, yeah, we got your petroleum boiler up and running. So I hope it broke again, but we'll fix it. It's an easy fix. Yeah, who else was here? I'm scrolling really far now. You guys, super chatty stream tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Love it when I get to hang out with you guys and talk about everything. Kiki was here tonight. I hope that you're oh, Kiki, thank you for the 200 yen on YouTube super chat. Really appreciate it for the Esca water. Super grateful for the financial contributions. And then I got all the spam messages from the restream thing here. I don't even think I can get back to the end of the chat. That's how much messages I got tonight. Wow. That's awesome. That is so cool. Thank you guys so much again. And yeah, good night. I will see you throughout the week. Again, it's going to be one of those random streams where I don't have a plan. It just depends on how tired I am throughout the week from work and if I can squeeze a night in or not. But I will be on at some point. And then there's also another video to look out for. Okay, so until the next episode, see you guys. And for the 10th time in this goodbye message, thank you so much for your support.